Alrighty. Hi, sweeties. How's it going? Um, Hopefully you can hear me like a lot better. I got my blue snowball out because I realized I don't know, my headset was just recording at a very low level. So I busted out the blue snowball and I did like a test video with myself and it worked pretty great. I think I'm at a normal vocal range now. Um, Let me know down in the comments below if I sound any different, if I sound better. I mean, it's not going to be my main microphone, but at least for recording videos it will be. But yeah, that's kind of what's new and why I sound a little different. But besides that, we are back with another Sirens Call video. I have looked on YouTube and there are not a lot of videos. I think there's only one other YouTuber who's making a video about this game. Not as in depth and game theory as I am, but if you want to see an alternative kind of video, I'll try and put his link down below. But for now, we're just going to kind of focus on saying goodbye to Ashton, who now appears on the map. Last video, I kind of struggled with, do I want to talk to Violet next, or do I want to talk to Ashton? I personally want to talk to Ashton because I think it's a game over if I talk to Violet, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because we left off the last chapter pretty much giving up whatever was possessing us. So I don't really want this chapter to end abruptly. So I think we're definitely going to go see Ashton. Oh, his little flamethrower thing broke this time. Hey there, Oliver. Lovely weather we're having today, huh? Lovely weather. Yeah, I don't know, man. These passerbys are just kind of freaking Ollie out. Which I completely agree. I don't like when strangers talk to me. True to form, Ash is sitting outside the crab bucket and thumbing through his cell phone. It's kind of a weird sight though, now that I think about it. That's true. Ashton just kind of waited there for us all day. Oh my god, how disgusting. I feel like Ashton's more closed off this time around. Okay, so he kind of sees right through it. And keep up the facade one more day. Ooh, does he not like being friends with these people? I'm gonna say you were amazing this time. Wow. Oliver really does not like Ashton. Midnight Guard. Oh, I guess that's like the name of their guild. Yikes, his purpose? Also, if you hear like any like chewing or squeaking in the background, that's my little puppy. She's just playing next to me. You know, it doesn't even let me take back that answer. That's kind of new. Oh no, what has broken? Ashton's ego, perhaps? I get that kind of sense. Like, if you don't, like, kiss this guy's ass, like, he just doesn't want to be your friend. He doesn't want to hear the truth. You think he wants to hear the truth? No way. Ooh, like, calm down, dude. You can be your own man. You can be real with me. Well, have you ever thought maybe he agrees with her? Like, very hostile. Ooh, I really don't think Ashton's reading the room. Oh no. Oliver, what are you gonna say? Oh, he's about to let Ashton have it. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Oliver, let him know, let him know. That's true. But that's the thing. Like, they don't really talk about the beforehand. So, were the sirens there and affecting their world? Or were the sirens just there in the portal? Like, maybe not even affecting anything IRL? Like, I don't know. Maybe. And honestly, I think it is okay. It humanizes Oliver to the point that he's like, you know, I know when there's a moment where I can say I'm wrong. Or I can say, I didn't know what I was doing. But in that moment of really just admitting that, you're kind of making the rest of your group seem like a bunch of idiots. If that makes sense. Like, I think that's why Ashton's getting so annoyed right now, is because Ashton's admitting, like, hey, I could have been wrong about everything. And Ashton's kind of like, are you serious, dude? Like, I fought with you. Like, I fought by your side. Like, we were comrades, brothers in arms. Like, what we were doing was right. Because if it wasn't right, they're the bad guys. You know what I mean? So I see where his anger is coming from. Definitely. But I don't think Ashton has such a big ego. I just think he's gullible. I think when there is a leader, a respected leader that makes a decision, he kind of follows them and he's like, yeah, like, I'm there with you, dude, ride or die. Meanwhile, Emil's like, I don't know, Emil's just like super, no one likes to be number 2. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I really think that their true colors are coming out. Definitely Judith. If you haven't seen the last video, you really need to, because Judith is crazy. Okay? Like, wow. And this is where kind of the regret is settling in. He could feel struggle and agony when he stabbed them. So for him to kill another creature was probably hard. Emotionally, physically, mentally. I just feel like he is drained. Where Ashton feels the opposite. He thinks he's doing something powerful and great, and that he truly believes he's this big hero. But it's kind of like what you set your own mind to, if that makes sense. Look at his face change. Ooh, I wonder what this means. See, and the fact that no one in the restaurant is really reacting to these 2 kids talking about this kind of stuff is either one, they kind of just assume they're talking about some kind of like video game, like what I was referring to with Ashton's bone and sword game, or I honestly think when they kill sirens, something obviously happens to the real world, but I think maybe like wisps take over people or create people, and they're not real. Like, I don't think they're human. So like the people that are there at the restaurant that are just unchanging in their idle chatter and pleasantries, I don't think they know what Oliver and Ashton are doing is kind of out of character. Because think about it. If you and your friend are having an argument, let's say at like a Starbucks, you know people are going to look at you. Like, I mean, they're not going to be like super obvious. They might stare at you, but they're abrupted in some type of way that you can tell. Like, oh shit. Like that lady who's been typing on her computer nonstop decided just to look up from her screen. You know what I mean? Like, I think that'd be a human reaction. Oh, damn. I can't tell if Oliver's being sarcastic or sincere. So they kicked her out of the group. At first, I just thought everyone was in a group and there were certain characters that weren't agreeing with Violet, but it looks like the consensus has said Violet was kicked out. That's kind of messed up. Oh, it didn't even let me look at that. Wow. Gotta put hands on me? This isn't how you're supposed to be. Did they allow him to get possessed? Yeah, I really feel like he never had the moment, or if he did, he kind of just pushed it way down into himself. But they killed. Like, I'm not saying they killed other humans, but they committed acts of murder. That would take a toll on anyone. And I feel like Oliver here is really regretful in how things went, you know? And Ashton is like, we did what we had to do to survive. But you didn't have to go into the portal. You didn't have to go into the underworld. You didn't have to go into the locker. Like, that's all Oliver is saying. But I guess this whole mission really gave Ashton's life a type of purpose outside of working at B-Mobile with his dad. So for Oliver to say these, like, in Ashton's mind, slanderous things is really making him upset to the point where obviously he's getting violent. More of a plea. Yeah, because if he truly lets himself have a moment to really just reflect on his actions, I really think Ashton could see where Oliver's coming from, but he wants to be negligent. He doesn't want to feel those things because he's already kind of in a shitty situation where he's not happy in his life, that this thing that gave him happiness will just be turned into something that'll make it ultimately more depressing. But again, that's like just my opinion. That's just kind of how I'm like reading things. But I don't know. Let's just keep reading. Yep, reaching to him in some way. Why is he... Okay. Did you get the squeaker out of your toy? You did, you little butt. Yeah, that isn't the toy anymore. This is the toy. So, you can play with that part, not the squeaker. Especially in the summer, all the geezers and snowbirds are just sleepy from the heat. It makes sense. Mm-hmm. And I think it has. I really think killing the seed really affected everyone. Like, where are their parents? Like, no one's parents except Violet's mom. Oh, you saw that? You saw that? Oh my god. Okay, I saw it that time. Is he still drinking? He was going to say, is your dad still drinking? And then he just totally attacked Oliver. This is what I've been saying. Ashton was using their guild to hunt the Sirens as his escape from his already shitty life. And just that reaction right there, a friend being concerned with with Ashton's situation of his dad drinking, like, it just sent him over the edge. Like, he just wants to be neglectful of those things in his life. He doesn't want to have to face those fears. Well, if this is true, then why are you assaulting your friend? Like, this is weird. His actions don't match what he's saying, if that makes sense. Are you stupid? Of course I am. Like, him even asking that is just like I don't know. It's all very weird. Oh, shoot. That's true. So your dad is being your dad because his role is dad. It's the same how our waitress can only be a waitress now. Or my mailman can only talk about the mail. They can't be outside of themselves. Wow. So, like, if the mailman wanted to talk about, like, a sports game, like, he can't. Or his brain won't let him or something. You are murderers. You took lives. Ooh. That's true. So if you think about the first chapter, Oliver was Oliver because he was just the friend that was going to college and he couldn't be anything more. You know what I mean? Oh my god. Am I seriously about to attack him? Wow. I was just gonna analyze. Like, I thought I had more time, but I would have just went for the wrist. I fight dirty. I don't care. Oh, it took me straight to Violet. Okay. All right. Well, I think we should end the episode here. Quite honestly, a lot happened, and I don't know, man. Like, our friend just, like, physically assaulted us. Like, just because what we were saying wasn't what they wanted to hear. That's the best way I can explain it. But yeah, for more Sirens Call videos, just make sure to subscribe for all future episodes and leave a like if you agree with my theory, and leave a like, in case you don't. Just like the video. Thanks.